for the longest, the money's vital. Late night in the casino, I watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers in the cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the body
Welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as we are live during Riyadh season at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape, Terrence Bud Crawford. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. The marvel, Sergio Martinez. This future Hall of...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. The time has finally arrived. These 2 men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Not a lot of defense here at all. They can't get out of the way of that straight. These uppercuts are scoring. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here. Sergio Martinez is down on the canvas. Is he going to be able to make it back up? What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on Instagram.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They block the left there. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw. On to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very...
Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4.
some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. Straight right just misses. Got him there. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Johnny, Sergio Martinez is rocked. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will you do?
Whoa, Johnny. Sergio Martinez is dazed. How are they still standing?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Incredible work rate. Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute.
Here we go to the 4th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he misses with that straight left. Throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
These two fighters are made for one another. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Martinez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. Misses with that uppercut. A perfect counter lands. Misses with the straight left. In some trouble here. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice. There's the bell to start round 6. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Won't score with that right uppercut. Punch caught him clean. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Sergio Martinez is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Sergio Martinez is rocked, and he's been cut. The referee's going to take a look. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
I hope you've got a good...
Here we go. It's round 7. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with the jab. Punch, counter punch. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Maravilla is flat on his back. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Just misses with that uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. You were thinking,
Mad back. It's boxing. Just be smart. Let's get your shots up.
don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Lost 1 round. Nothing. Don't worry about it. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
Nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
Great, you've completely switched off. Get your...
Round 8, and we're off again. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics.
Whoa, Johnny! Maravilla in some trouble. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.